Hello and welcome. Thank you for being here and being on time. And my name is David Lesnick. I am the founder of Demona.biz. And if you're here, you're in the right place. We are a veteran owned, mission driven company. And I would like to start on time because I value your time. I know I've been on too many webinars where it's, oh, we're going to wait another 5 minutes or another 10 minutes for last minute people to trickle in. No, you guys are here on time. I'm respecting your time. So we're going to get started right now. First thing I want to clarify, this whole webinar is keyed towards HVAC people. However, if you're in the trades, this is for you. If you live by the phone, if you are relying on incoming phone calls, you're in the right place. So it doesn't matter if you're HVAC, painter, plumber, roofer, landscaper, electrician. This works for everybody. And the only thing that may be different is, okay, some of these heat related things won't apply to you, but everything else will. So let's dive in. And why are we here? Because we know in 3 months, Arizona is going to become a furnace. It happens every year. It's no secret. And you need to be prepared for it. And at this point, every call, every missed call, it becomes an emergency. It's a lost emergency. It's a lost money, is what it is. So we're going to dive in and look at it in detail, how it costs you and why it costs you and what you can do about it. And reality, 110 to 108 degrees summer, we're looking at it. And if you're an HVAC or if you're a roofer, the phones are going to start exploding. No, we're not having. Okay, so you're not going to have any room to do anything. And when it's summertime, it's already too late to plan. The time to plan for it is now. And some of you may not like 110, 115-degree days. I love them. That's why I moved to Arizona. Okay. I have become a desert rat, and forgive me in advance for stopping to take a drink every few minutes because I am a desert rat. I, I don't leave the house without 3 or 4 bottles of water in the truck. And in the summertime, 3 or 4 bottles of water and 3 or 4 bottles of ice because that's where we live. So summer's coming, happens every year. Be prepared for it. And truth is, HVAC pros, you don't miss calls because they're lazy. You guys miss calls because you're buried. You're snowed under because that's what happens every summer. We're going to try and add a little structure to that for you. So it'll help you out. You don't miss the calls and you get your business more organized. So what does the summer chaos look like? Here, what is it? 30, 40, 50 calls a day. How many are coming into your shop? Your techs are up in the attic, so they're not answering phones up there. Your dispatcher is trying to answer calls and keep your trucks online and do paperwork at the same time. So it kind of gets overwhelming for the dispatchers. And then you have your after hours emergencies, people calling at 10 o'clock at night, 2 o'clock in the morning, and weekends. Who's answering the phone for you on weekends? So let's look a little further, you know, and if it's 114, 110, it doesn't even have to be that hot. 105, your AC goes out. People aren't looking. They're going to the next number on Google if you don't answer the phone. That's it. You've got a few minutes to answer the phone, and if you don't do it, they're going to the next number on Google. It's human nature. You do it, I do it, everybody does it. If there's an emergency, if you're not a plumber and you got a broken pipe and all of a sudden there's water flooding in the house, you're not waiting. You're calling the plumber now. Which plumber? If you don't have one on speed dial, it's the next number on Google. And the same thing, you have company coming and the toilet's stopped up. Same thing. You know, you're not, you're not going to go out for bids. You're calling the next number on Google. You want help now. And for somebody at HVAC, it's a missed call isn't just a call. $129 service call, a $1,200 repair, 7, 8, 9, 10, $12,000 system install. and a customer that could have been a lifetime customer is gone. And you know what? When they're gone forever. They're not coming back again. So they're going to whoever answered that phone. I saw something interesting the other day. It was on TV. They were talking about this was a pair of attorneys that advertise on TV all the time. And they talk about where the bad reviews come from. And the bad reviews don't come from most of the time from doing a bad job. Bad reviews come from people not responding. I thought that was very interesting. And I guess it applies everywhere. So you're not losing because you're bad. You're losing because you're actually doing your job. You're busy helping other people. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And because you're doing that, you're missing customers. That sucks. That's not the way things should be going. So let's see if we can't fix that. Now, look at this. And this is reality. You're missing 5 calls a day in the summertime. That's 150 calls a month. Even at a 20% conversion rate, that's 30 jobs. Well, how about a 10% conversion rate? Let's say you're only getting 1 out of 10. That's still 15 extra jobs that you lost out on during the summer. We want to put a stop to that. We want you to get those jobs, or at least have the opportunity to get those jobs. And what about your competition? They're not bigger, they're not better, and they're not cheaper. They just answered the phone before you did. That's the key. Now, I've seen statistics when I've been on webinars that when it comes to small business companies, if you don't respond within 5 minutes, there is 80% chance that person is going somewhere else. 80% chance they're gone if you don't respond within 5 minutes. And if you don't respond within an hour, 95% of those people are gone. So think about that. Your competition, again, they're not bigger or better. They're just answering the phone. And that's what you can do as well. Our fix, we call missed call text back. Let me see if I can't move this out of the way a little bit. Let's move it down here. Okay, call missed call text back. And what it does, it answers the phone instantly, automatically, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You don't miss a call. And we're going to take a look at that. Now, I am going to do a little demo for you here. You should have seen it in your emails. The phone number was in there for you to test it, but I'm going to test it for you right now. So I have a fake HVAC company, or I have a fake number that I'm going to call. Not a fake number. It's our test number. And let me get that up here. And you should be able to hear the phone ring. I am going to let it ring one time and then hang up. So okay, you heard it ring. I am going to hang up. And we're going to wait about 30 or 40 seconds. And I'll leave the volume on. You'll be able to hear it when it comes in. There's going to be a text coming through in 30 or 40 seconds. This is the same thing that could be on your phone. It could be when somebody calls you. So it's going to say, sorry, we missed your call. How can we help? And now yours will be contoured. And there you go. That is my text coming in. So let me do this and turn my volume off just in case other people want to interrupt us. And now I'm going to read the text to you. It says, hi, this is Demona.biz. We're sorry we weren't able to answer your call just now. Your time is important to us, and we don't want you to wait. Please feel free to reply to this text with your question or your request, and one of our team members will be happy to assist you as quickly as possible. Thank you for reaching out to us. We look forward to helping you. So we've tested that, and what happens next? Now, your client just got that text from you. Now, that's not going to be the text they're going to get. We're going to contour this to your specifications. It's going to say whatever you want it to say. And the nice thing about it is when they get that text, they can reply to it. This is not a one and done thing. This is a two-way thing. They reply to the text, sorry, I need help, this, that, and the other thing, whatever their problem is. Okay, my AC went out and I need help. And the text will carry on a two-way conversation. It can send it to a live human if it's an urgent emergency. If somebody's calling up, they have a baby in the house and it's 110 degrees outside, the AC failed, and they have an infant or an elderly person in the house, they need help right now. Or if it's not urgent, if it can wait until morning, they can book right into your calendar. Think about that. Somebody's AC takes a dump at 2 o'clock in the morning. They don't want to, you're not answering the phone, hopefully not anyway. So what happens? They're going to call and book an appointment right into your calendar. It has the ability to do that. So they book an appointment at 2 o'clock in the morning that says, they're booked into your calendar for 8 o'clock. You wake up at 6 o'clock and look at your phone, and guess what? You've got a job lined up for you at 8 o'clock in the morning. All you have to do is go. You already know what the job is about. You know what the problem is because they left you that message already. So they reply, your AI books the call, and you win. That's it. You've got the job. They don't look any further because they know they already have an appointment with you. That's the way things should work. So, real scenario, your tech's up in a 140-degree attic. I'm sorry, not answering the phone. Up on a roof and blazing sun coming down, not answering the phone. If he's driving between jobs, trying to cram a sandwich down in between jobs while he's driving, not answering the phone. And after hours, if you have nobody answering the phone, okay, not getting that job either. And the same thing on the weekend. Our missed call text back saves the job every time. And, while we can't guarantee you the job, what we can guarantee you is the opportunity to get that job. Once you answer the call, then it's your job to get the job. So here we go. May, June, July, August, you're not going to have time to breathe, let alone answer the phone. You're going to be jammed up morning to night, taking care of all your clients, and it'll keep you busier if you have someone answer or something answering the phone for you. So you don't want to miss out. You don't want to lose jobs that you could handle because you don't have the scheduling power. And figure out how it is. Right now, you miss 3 calls a day. That's $6,000 a month that you could have recovered. And in the summer, it's going to be way the hell higher than that. Maybe double, maybe triple that. And that's just in 1 month's time. So this is something that nobody, if you're running a business, you want to stay in business, you got to beat the competition. And guess what? Your competition is going to this. Everybody is moving to AI, and you should be too. So the Demona difference, what's our difference? Well, we're going to specify a script. Whatever you say you want, that's how your phone is going to be answered. It'll answer exactly like that. It will book appointments into your calendar. And by the way, if you're on this call and you're not a tradesperson and you have a store, if you have a retail shop or something like that, or maybe even for the trades, if it's not a busy time of the year, it can say, oh, we have a special going on from now till the end of the month. If you book a call with us, we will set up a new service policy for you at X number of dollars. Okay. So we can have this say whatever you would like it to say. It's going to log right into your phone number, not going anywhere else, it's going right to your phone number. We will install it and set it up. And as I said earlier, we are a veteran company. We believe in reliability. I know from my time in the service, you didn't stop till you got the job done. That's it. There were no stories. Other people were dependent on you. You got the job done. No excuses. So how are we going to transform this? Well, we're going to turn chaos into control, because the chaos is scrambling for phones, missing calls, not being able to call back in time, because you get those calls and a lot of people think about, well, it's going to go to voicemail. No, it's not. People don't go to voicemail anymore, not unless they're an established client that will trust you for calling them back. But if there's somebody looking for a new company, they haven't done business with you before, I'm sorry, there's no such thing as voicemail anymore. That's 20th century. They're going straight to the next number on Google. And, your missed calls, we're going to turn them into book jobs for you. Now, you're going to have to do the booking. We're not going to do that for you. We're just going to give you the opportunity. And you go from panic about missing all these calls to predictability that you have the opportunity to bid these calls. So that's the changes that we're going to make. And the proof, HVAC owners, you're going to recover thousands of dollars in the first month. And summer just multiplies it, magnifies it, whatever you want to call it. It's just, well, you've seen it last year, the year before that, and the year before that. It doesn't change. And this coming summer is going to be the same thing. So you don't want to miss out on those jobs, especially the emergency jobs. When a unit fails, that's where the big bucks are. And that's where you want to capitalize. Those are the calls you absolutely don't want to miss. So I am going to put my money where my mouth is. Here is our guarantee, and this is the first one in the industry. Nobody else is doing this, but we're doing it. We will capture 30 calls in your first 30 days with this program, or you choose 100% of your money back, or the next 90 days are on me. Zero risk. It is all upside. There is nothing to lose here. And, I am not in the business of losing money. You're here because you want to improve your ability to make money. I'm here because I want to make my ability to make money as well. So I'm not going to be giving back a whole lot of money because our system works. I am not confident in it working. Now, are we going to get 30 calls for everybody in the first 30 days? No, we're not. I mean, let's be real here. How about you get 23 calls in the first 30 days? Now that guarantee kicks in. If you want 100% of your money back, I will give it to you. I would think you're nuts if you did that, but I will give it to you, because if I put myself in your shoes and I got the 23 calls, and out of those 23 calls, maybe I booked 2 or 3 jobs, I don't want my money back. I want to stay in this program. I want the next 90 days on the house. And if I got 2 or 3 calls in this first month, even though I didn't make the minimum guarantee, that's okay. Now I got another 3 months, not going to cost me anything. If I got 2 or 3 jobs this month, maybe 2 or 3 jobs next month, and the month after that, now maybe I got 6 or 8 jobs or 10 jobs. And how much did it cost me? Well, we'll see about that. Not a whole lot. Now, summer's coming and the calls are coming with it. We know that. So I'm going to show you how it works. Normally, we charge $247 as a setup and install fee for this program. On this webinar alone, we are giving away, or not giving away, we're waiving the setup fee. So you'll save $247. No setup fee, no install fee, and this guarantee or this bonus ends when the webinar ends. It's only good for right now. And here's the price, $127 a month. Unlimited missed calls, unlimited text, no contracts. Now, what I said earlier, 30 days, you don't get the 30 calls, you get the next 90 days for free. So now you've got 120 days for $127. That's what it costs you. Now, are you going to stay for $1 a day? I would. I don't want my money back, not if I'm getting booked jobs out of it. So it would be the next 90 days free if you don't qualify, if you qualify for the refund. So you get the next 90 days free, unlimited again. And on the bottom, it says no contracts. That's true on all of our programs. Anything that we offer, we do not have contracts. And there's a reason for that. We don't want you to stay because we have to, because you have to, because we tied you up in some kind of a long-term contract. I want to earn your business every month, this month, next month, and a month after that. I want you to stay because it's crazy for you to leave, that we're doing that good of a job for you. So again, no contracts ever with any of our programs. So in 90 days, the heat's coming. We know it. If you're not ready for it, your competitors certainly will be. They're going to be ready for it. They're coming and they're installing these programs. I know because we're installing the programs for them. So if you want to lose out, that's up to you. Just keep in mind, every missed call, you're feeding your competitor. These are leads that you paid for. Your reputation, you earned it. You paid for the leads. You built your business. Stop giving your money away. Start capturing every call automatically. Turn on missed call text back before the next call slips through your fingers. You definitely don't want that to happen. So I'm going to come back to the 30-day guarantee. Again, we will capture 30 calls in your first 30 days. If you choose and we don't do it, you get 100% of your money back, or the next 90 days are on me. Zero risk and all upside. I've got on here Alex Hormozi. I wanted to give you a little quote from Alex Hormozi. From those of you who don't know who he is, let me show you this book, and let's see if you can see that. I'm not sure if it's coming through or not, but Alex Hormozi is the guy when it comes to marketing. And this book, $100 Million Money Models, is one of several that he's written. If you know anything about marketing, you know who Alex Hormozi is. And what he says is you have to make your offer so stupid simple that people would have to be crazy to walk away from it. So I want you to know, scan the QR code. You get in there and we will get you set up. It's only a matter of days to get you set up. What happens once you sign on, we will send you a form, which is, and again, not a contract, but what we'll send you is basically a questionnaire on what you would like to have on your text, what you would like it to say, and your company information. So that's what we need from you. Once we get that form back, in 24 hours, we will have your account set up and ready to go. And as far as the 30 call and 30-day guarantee goes, that doesn't start, and the clock doesn't start ticking until you get your program up and running. So it's not going to start as of right now. We don't start your clock on the day you sign up. We start your day we start your clock on the day you go live. So there you have it. I don't know what else I can offer you. We are absolutely the first. Nobody else is offering any type of a guarantee like this. And again, it doesn't matter what kind of business you're in. If you depend on the phone for your lifeline, again, you could be just doesn't matter. HVAC, plumber, roofer, and it doesn't just apply to the trades. You know, realtors who are out showing houses. You're showing a property, $500,750,000 property. You're not answering the phone, not walking away from a deal like that. Same thing with a landscaper who's out working in the yard. No, it doesn't matter. If you depend on the phone, you need this program. I thank you for your time. Appreciate your being here, and look forward to seeing you on the other side. So thank you. And I'm going to leave this screen up here. Leave it for another minute or two in case you haven't had a chance. You needed to go get your phone to just put the QR into your phone. And what's going to come up is going to be a credit card app for $127. And the 30-day money back guarantee is in the form itself. So you're locked in as far as that's concerned. You got the guarantee. It's not something I'm promising over the phone or on a webinar. It's there in the paperwork. So thank you and good night. Any questions? You guys have my phone number. You have my email. I look forward to seeing you on the inside.